Over the past several years, my eyes have really been open to the disturbing type of slavery that we've seen across the world and here at home. I've heard about human trafficking before and young children being sold for sex overseas, but I guess I didn't really realize how much it was happening here in the United States.
Every year, Interact chooses a different international issue to focus on, and this year we chose human trafficking. What we've been doing for the past couple of months and the rest of the year is we have been hosting charity dinners, benefit shows, fundraisers, all different types of things to fundraise money for our partnering organizations A21, Not For Sale, and Know Me Network. All organizations that help prevent human trafficking and help rescue the human trafficking victims.
Our Interact District 5170 makes up around a little over 100 schools, and last year with 99 schools, our last project, we raised $147,000 and we sent it to women in Kenya so that they'll be self-sufficient. And this year our goal is $100,000, and we are way past our halfway point and reaching that money.
We've also been focusing on the educational part of human trafficking. I think that human trafficking is definitely really different from a lot of the issues that Interact has focused on in the past. So it's not, let's give them clean water, but it's how do we give them their identity back? How do we give them their life back? And so I definitely think that human trafficking, it's a really complex issue.
When I was going to my classes and talking about human trafficking awareness and why we should bring a stop to it, people didn't know that girls as young as 11 are getting put into this business and they're getting sold.
And the average price of a slave today is $90. That's what people put the value on another human being in this day and time.
They're selling their bodies not only in terms of labor, but also for sex services. And also people didn't know that it's the third most organized crime ever, that has ever graced our earth. And they don't really know what impact it has inside, not only in the United States, with the Bay Area being a huge hub, but internationally.
It's happening here in San Francisco and Oakland. It happened at the Super Bowl. It's something so close, and it's something that can happen to any of us.
Many times the trafficker will lure these children in, pretending to be their friend or their boyfriend, control them through the use of drugs or alcohol, give them comfort and stability that maybe may be lacking at home. After they have them isolated, dependent, they sell them for sex.
There's a lot of ways students can get involved. It's hard because a lot of the work is in government. It's a lot of policy that needs to be made. But what people don't realize is we need to be the ones that start the conversation, that make the government realize that this is an issue that needs to be addressed, that this is something that we cannot tolerate within our country, within the world. I am the president of our club, and so I felt it was kind of my job to make sure that our club came together and our officers came together to plan the week. In the past, Interact hasn't been extremely prevalent in season of service, and I feel like that was kind of strange that happened since we are a service club. Our main focus is service, and our motto is service above self. And so I felt that it was time for us to really take on season of service and make it something that's really important to us and important to our members.
On Monday, we all wore black to symbolize what human trafficking victims go to, that they have no voice, that they feel alone. On Wednesday, we participated by taking a stand and taking an awareness video and ripping tape off our mouths to showing that we will not be silenced by those who support human trafficking and will fight for a cause. On Friday, we all wore white to symbolize that there's still hope.
I think this week definitely helped us kind of get out of our shell more, to include more people in the conversation about human trafficking and to help us get our message out there. Because again, our whole purpose is not solely fundraising, but it is education. It's about changing the societal norms, and that can only start with conversation. And I think this week definitely helped us start that conversation.